You are listening to the We Hired a Sitter for This podcast.
We hired a sitter for this.
We have a roster of like 7 sitters.
I hate authority, but I'm a mom.
I'm an old man. I need orthopedic shoes.
The laughs, the chuckles, the TMI.
Some people might say, why would you have kids? The oceans are rising. The economy's collapsing.
And they're not wrong. I'm Ross.
And I'm Patrick.
And we hired a sitter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to We Hired a Sitter for This, episode 201. We're on the road, baby.
Cool. I got some high-waisted shots.
You look great.
Mom behind the wheel. Hey, everyone be quiet back there. I'm trying to focus. I'm reading the headlines while I'm driving.
Yeah, she's over here reading news headlines. It's gonna kill us. I mean, we're already doing too much while driving.
It's true.
I did do a safety speech before we began recording. I said, "Do you feel safe doing this?" And she said, "Yes."
Are your hands gonna cramp up?
Yeah, I've got a selfie stick. There's a selfie stick in one hand and a mic in the other.
How can you possibly
I'm set up like an Uber driver who's also doing Lyft.
How can you possibly maintain?
Many screens going on in here. She's reading headlines. I just said the headline that it's going to say about us is they died doing what she hated, which is podcasting.
I don't hate it. I just, you know what we should probably start trying to do is legitimately put it in our calendar.
Yeah.
And plan for it so it's not like a sneak attack.
I'm not like, surprise, it's 9:30 at night and I want to release a podcast
we should
in the
probably
morning.
treat it like one of our 10 jobs and put it in the calendar and be like, okay, this is when we're podcasting. Like,
yeah.
You know.
We'll talk about this later. Everybody in the comments on YouTube, they're like, oh, it's just an episode of them talking about the podcast.
Having a business meeting.
But not actually podcasting.
This is part of it.
So we'll discuss that.
I did just hear a critique. Actually, I was listening to Caleb Heron's podcast.
Oh, we came up?
Yeah, we came up. I've been deep digging on podcasts no one's ever heard of. And it was like, oh, you're never going to believe this podcast no one's ever heard of. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But they talk about the act of podcasting a little too much.
Yeah.
No, he had Z-Way on. And she was saying that she doesn't really like being on podcasts and doesn't particularly like podcasts in general.
Z-Way?
Yeah, you know Z-Way?
No.
She had a
show. She the talk show host?
Yeah, who like makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen clips.
Yeah, I remember her.
And she's very smart and I just like her. I think she's like provocative and interesting and basically was saying like there's too many podcasts, there's too many people just like basically she was saying why I choose the form I do is because I appreciate the interview and like, you know, the style of a talk show. Like I really respect it, blah, blah, blah. It requires planning and investigation, whatever. She was like, so you will just like put on mics and I'm like, I make a podcast. Yeah. I was like,
okay, Z-Way, what's wrong with that?
We're doing the best we can, all right?
I do think we could dig into some topics a little more.
Sure.
But that's for the business meeting.
Yeah, we'll do it in the business meeting.
First of all, I want to introduce to our listeners that we have come up with a system for naming bodily functions that we are proud of.
Yeah.
And possibly our 5-year-old daughter came up with. I'm not sure. But we all know what a number 1 is. We all know what a number 2 is. But if you have diarrhea, according to our kid, it's number 3.
It's a number 3.
And
why aren't we all using that?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there are plenty of jokes about this stuff that we just haven't heard. But man, I had a number 3 last night, and I told you this morning about it, and you knew exactly what that is.
I know exactly what that is.
You knew what I was talking about, and it just feels like such a smart shorthand.
It does.
To have access to.
Yep. So we did that while we were on vacation. Should we let the listener know why we're in the car?
Yeah, so we have decided to adopt our child off to her grandparents for 2 days.
Yeah. Is it called adopt off, or is it called relinquish rights?
Yeah, what is the term?
I don't know.
You get adopted, do you do an adoption? We're going to do an adoption away.
Yeah.
Unadopt.
Don't even say it.
Dedopt. We dedopted our child.
We gave her away to my parents
for 2 days.
2 days.
We get her back on
Not a
Saturday.
number 3, but a number 2.
We get her back on Saturday for visitation. Permanent.
It's too real.
Today, actually, Franny and I were on a playground, and Ross and her dad came in the car to pick us up. They drove around the block to pick us up. I won't bore you with the details of why this was happening, but I did have this narrative in my head that other families saw you arrive, and they were like, oh, this couple, they do their swap off at the playground.
Yeah.
How sad.
How sad. And then that other woman saw me say to you, will you just shut the fuck up?
Oh,
So
just now in the car?
Yeah, so we've been we would like to think that anyone is even thinking of us and they're creating plot lines about our divorce, our child co-parenting handoff, etc. I gotta take this out. My head is...
Let it down.
Ah!
Let it down. We didn't do hair and makeup
The
for
clip
this
is
episode.
too big for this headrest.
For your little mullet?
I had to take out...
Can you give me an appointment with Sid in the next 48 hours?
Well, no. I don't think so. You're gonna have to wait till Monday, probably. Sid is my hairstylist.
They're out of town?
No, they're just fully booked, I think.
You looked?
I did look for you last night, because I'm a fucking good wife.
The good wife.
The good wife. What a simpler time. But I also want to check in with you because it's gonna be $100.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do that. I want to just go to my
But that's
guy.
also why you'll get a good fucking haircut that you don't have to get again for a while because they're gonna cut it properly.
It grows fast. It grows so fast.
So does mine.
And your mother even knows how beautiful my hair is.
I just think one professional stylistic haircut that is in the direction you want it to go is worth one $100 haircut a year
To set the template.
because then I only get my haircut twice a year because it's such a good haircut. It will just grow out nicely, so I don't have to keep refreshing it. Sometimes I go in there and I trim it a little bit myself, which if you get a good haircut base, then you can go to the barbershop to be like, hey, just trim this. That you don't need them to style it. You know what I'm saying?
Quick tangent. My mother-in-law thinks I have the most beautiful, rich hair. She said it's so pretty.
Well, my mom is of the, I think both of our moms are products of the 80s and the 90s where a beautiful mullet or a long mane really signified masculinity.
Yeah.
We're talking a Mel Gibson. We're talking a Brad Pitt, Legends of the Fall.
Yeah.
Men be having beautiful long hair.
And I gotta say, I really want to show off my hair right now in this podcast footage, but I'm holding a microphone.
Your hands are fully cramped.
I can't get the selfie stick in the shot because if I manipulate
Fully cramped.
the shot.
Your hands are gonna be like this after.
This morning I had a moment. Franny's obsessed with Band-Aids.
Oh gosh.
She wants to cover all her bug bites with Band-Aids.
I mean, she kind of needs to because she can't stop
She's digging.
clawing at them.
She's digging.
Summer legs, they've been called.
And she was trying to put a Band-Aid on her own arm with the hand attached to that arm.
Like this?
Yes. Yes. But not in a spot that she could reach.
Yeah.
And she's using her other hand as well, and she needed that other hand to assist.
She needed a third hand.
And I heard myself say to her, honey, you can't do it with that hand because it's attached to the same arm. And I was just so exasperated because I knew it was going to lead to another wasted Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Band-Aids with kids, once you open that can of worms and they're putting on their own Band-Aids, you're buying... You think you're getting a 30? You think you're getting a 30-pack of Band-Aids, but you're getting really a 10-pack.
5%.
Because their success rate is so awful.
Yeah, that's true. So
that's why we got rid of our.
So
kid.
me and you are driving back to Brooklyn, New York, as we speak.
Yeah.
We've left our child at my parents' house for just a couple of days. They will then return her to us on Saturday.
And we're both pretty sad about it.
We're both very sad. Peggy's in the back seat, so we're bringing one of our daughters with us, but not both.
Peggy is a pathetic pile of sadness back there.
I just had to pull shit out of her ass because I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, we stopped to get a sandwich for the drive, and Ross walked Peggy behind the restaurant, and Peggy, she wasn't even a number 3, you said.
No, and I'm not going to get into the details, but typically Peg is a pretty clean pooper. It just, she does what she needs to do. We pick up the pile, we move on with our lives.
And it's not even a pile, it's like a cute little log.
But yeah, like she really handles her business. But that was not the case this fine day. So, anyways, but
See this truck?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know exactly what that is.
Why
it's a truck.
This truck.
Why is he driving like a fucking idiot? That I can't answer. But this is the end of our vacation. That's it.
Yeah.
It's done.
We've had a lot of moving parts on this trip. We drove to Connecticut. We drove to Maine. We did a week in Maine. We drove back to Connecticut. And then we both, did random work stuff that we did as much remote work as we possibly could these last couple days.
Yeah.
You helped me a lot these last couple days by doing a lot of childcare. You took Franny to Mystic, Connecticut, to the aquarium, but
it's the grand old Mystic Aquarium.
You sent me a picture of our child that made me feel so emotional.
You were gonna cry, right?
I was gonna cry looking at this picture because I felt so proud of her. I was excited for her. I thought she looked, she's got the biggest smile on her face.
So what was it, honey?
She's blushing.
Tell us.
She looks pumped. She looks proud. I think it was she looks so proud. She's got a freaking
macaw
3-foot parrot on her forearm.
I don't know if macaws are parrots, but it was a macaw.
Yeah, so that's what you gotta explain. I was saying parrot. Franny never corrected me. So,
a blue macaw.
Yeah, tell us the story. What is this?
We're in Mystic Village, which is like a little village of stores,
It's an outdoor mall.
Privately. I mean, a lot of them are from back in the day, like when I was a kid. Whether or not the same people own them, I don't know, but it's giving small business, but I don't know if that's the case.
It also, are they historic buildings?
The buildings themselves, no, I don't think.
Built in the style of.
Yeah, I think it's just built in the style of, but this is like a big touristy area of Mystic. I used to work in the Mystic Village as a teenager in a store called Imagine that does not exist anymore. You can only imagine. It was a head shop without selling or weed accoutrement, but it was like everything else that you would find in a head shop. And my friends...
A lot of tapestries.
Lava concert lamps. T-shirts. Bootleg CDs. Remember when that was a thing?
Incense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the incense. Also, kind of a Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah.
In a way, too.
Those glass balls with the electric...
just weird, stupid gag gifts. We had a wall of those. I stole a lot of shit from there.
Magic 8 Ball.
Yeah, probably. So anyways, I worked in that area. So yes, I took her yesterday because we were too early to go for our timed tickets for the aquarium. And so we just wandered around. She likes it there. There's a little pond. You can look at ducks, blah, blah, blah. This person's going to pass me on the right. You go right ahead. Sure. You got places to be. Don't let me stop ya.
Don't even look at us while
Don't
we
let
podcast
me stop ya. So, and there's this old man just sitting on a bench with his gigantic blue macaw. Which is it looks like a parrot, but most of the feathers are blue and has a really long, feathery tail, which
when I picture it, I see yellow, a lot of yellow.
No, there was not a lot of yellow.
Right, there's a cop up here. I'm going to lower this.
I see it.
I'm going to lower it. I don't know if we're supposed to be doing this.
Illegal podcasting.
Yeah, we can't podcast near the Clinton premium outlets.
No, we mustn't.
This angle is very flattering.
We can't.
Yeah, side boob.
So this guy's just sitting there with his freaking bird. Like, obviously that is like the whole point. He just like comes out, sits on a bench with his bird so that people will talk to him about his bird. Like, that's...
He's a lonely bird man.
Because he's a lonely bird man.
Did he have a tip bucket?
No.
I assumed there was tips involved.
Oh, he's just a man who wants to talk about his bird, and made jokes about how, I can't remember what the bad joke was, but made some bad joke about how, like, he doesn't have, like, he has 2 ex-wives or whatever. Just him and his bird. But, like,
And the
is
bird's
ready
name is Mickey.
Mickey, who's 18 years old. He got it from a bird rescue, which apparently those exist. He was trying to convince Fran.
What's the lifespan, he said?
They can live anywhere from 50 to 100 years.
That's crazy. Imagine being a 100-year-old bird.
But they have the intelligence of an 8-year-old. How people are figuring...
Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm like, how people are figuring that out, I don't know. I'm like, do they have the intelligence of an 8-year-old if they can't talk?
Or is it the intelligence of an 8-year-old who has the intelligence of a bird?
That's a good point. But he's just like ready, you know? Like, this is like what he does. It's like he comes out to Mystic Village and like has people talk to him about his bird. He's like, oh, this is Mickey. He's 18 years old. The intelligence of an 8-year-old. No, you can't pet him, but you can hold him. Would you like to hold him? Like, he just has all the things ready to say.
What did he say about petting him? That he gets irritated?
I don't know. He just said you can't. And I don't know if maybe he's scared that, like, kids are maybe going to try to pull the feathers or something. Because he was, like, scratching him on his face, and he liked that.
Yeah.
But I think that the kids, like, the desire to, like,
yank at
pull at the feathers or something. And he said the tail is made up of 9 feathers. Can you imagine?
Whoa.
Can you imagine?
What about talking? I asked Franny if he said any words, and she said he wouldn't talk there, but the guy said he talks at home.
That's exactly right. She was exactly right. That is what he told us. That that Mickey will not speak out in public, but at home will say, no, stop it. I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
That's a little scary.
Okay.
Did you get the guy's name and license plate?
I did not. I did not.
What model of windowless van does he drive?
Franny tried to feed the bird, but when birds are not hungry, they do not eat. Like,
you're gonna pass this truck on the right after this call.
I'm saying 70 miles per hour right here. Okay, that's what I'm doing. But yes, she was obsessed. She couldn't believe that she was just like seeing this bird up close. The bird climbed onto her little forearm. She stood there proudly with the bird on her arm. I mean, she really is fearless around stuff like that, which is really cool, you know? Because, like, there's plenty of kids that are scared of that, and that makes sense. They've never seen a fucking dinosaur up close, right?
Yeah.
Like, fair. You don't want a dinosaur's claws on your fucking arm? Fair. But Fran's like, let's do this.
You ever get a look at a parrot's, I don't know if this is true for macaws, but their weird tongues?
I was just about to say, black tongue.
I got an itch my neck. I don't know if we're going to lose audio for this.
Oh, no. I'm saying this double-handed setup is really something.
This is not going to be a great episode, but hey,
you have to stop telling people that.
Oh,
let them decide.
Yeah, you decide. Leave a comment and a review.
So yeah, we That's the tale of the macaw. We then went to the aquarium.
Mickey the macaw.
Mickey the macaw. We went to the aquarium. Saw a lot of interesting wildlife there as well. She was very curious, asking lots of questions, but also showing me everything in the aquarium as if it was her aquarium.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you've got to see these. I've been meaning to show these to you.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was very cute.
She's a regular there.
Yeah.
And she does love sea life. Dead or alive, she loves it.
Yeah, she really does.
The other day, she's dragging around multiple dead crabs in the ocean. Look at this. I'm going to show Mama. And I'm like, Can we put that carcass down, please?
I really...
Just touching the jellyfish on that rock. Did you
The
see
jellyfish?
Did you see the jellyfish?
No, I didn't. Not at Ocean Beach.
This was in Maine at Pemaquid Beach. There was a hardy jellyfish on a rock after the tide went out.
Did it have red inside of it, like red lines?
No.
No, okay. Because I saw one of those on the island that Heather and I went to.
This thing was like gummy and dense, so it may not have been a jellyfish. It just looked like a pile of
It was
clear.
Oh, it was clear, yeah.
Clear, gummy.
Like gelatinous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was probably the size of a softball or something.
Oh my God.
She's poking at it. I'm like, stop poking at it. I don't know if that thing's gonna come alive and envelop you.
I do have to say, the jellyfish exhibits in the aquarium, like, I could just stay in there and listen to, like, trance music. It's just like, look at them.
Are there?
Swim.
There's real ones floating around.
Yeah, a bunch. And they look, it's from another planet. Like,
Yeah.
they're just, like, the way they move in the water, and it's surreal. Like,
Yeah.
they don't, you're like, am I looking at a screensaver? No, those are real jellyfish.
Yeah. What the hell?
But I'm
are
also
they?
like, are they okay in there? Should we release them?
Do you think they're actually aliens that were like sent here and they're like surveilling us?
No.
The jellyfish.
No, I don't. It would be nice, but unfortunately, I don't think we're in, what was that great Amy Adams movie? Arrival. Oh, if only. If fucking only.
That's a great movie.
It really was. It was like the best, like, aspirational alien movie. It's like, oh, come and tell us what to do, for fuck's sake. Jesus.
We watched that on this highway. Like right
On
off
the highway.
At a movie theater right off this highway.
We did?
Yeah.
What, the Westbrook one?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? You got a memory like a steel trap. I
do.
So yeah, we did Connecticut for a week. You and I went to Block Island for a couple of days. You guys saw those shit show episodes. And then we were in Maine all last week. Heather and I did a lot of forest bathing.
Gal time.
Nature bathing.
Gal pals. Thelma and Louise hit the woods.
We hit the woods. We hit the open seas. We hit the ponds. We were nude for an afternoon. I mean, the itch was scratched for me of Nature Witch, which,
yeah.
God damn, I really needed.
You said you feel like your nervous system was reset.
Yes.
Does it still feel that way?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I just got my period, so
Yeah.
who knows? But I do really love nature.
Yes, Mother Nature.
I just really do. Like, I feel at ease when I'm like, literally just walking Peggy behind this fucking restaurant. It's like a bunch of uncleared woods, like behind the restaurant off of this, not highway, but like a major road. And just looking into the woods of all these trees, and it's just like, who knows what the fuck's going on back there?
Yeah, I had that feeling.
I was like,
yeah. I had that feeling in Maine when we were at that pizza shop on Friday night.
oh yeah.
It was this nice backyard where they had like a big fire hearth and a little farm right next door and all these flowers and these pretty gardens. And I'm walking around with Franny while we're waiting for the pizza to get ready. And I'm walking around along the back fence, which was against the forest. And it was so... I mean, it was evening. It was kind of dusky at that time, but it got so dark the further back you tried to look because it was so thick.
Yeah.
And like
Lush.
Yeah, and I just thought about that. Like, you could put a body back there and it would just disappear from...
That's where your brain goes?
Yeah, I'm typically thinking, could I get rid of a body?
Wow. Classic. White cis.
Yeah. Yeah, and even... Oh God, that Mary Kay Cadillac.
What the fuck?
She hit her marks.
Blush.
Orgy.
Blush.
Yeah, and also like the sound of crickets at night and like just being deep in the woods of Maine, like at where they live.
It's so nice.
It's crazy the way it sounds out there. Like,
it really is. I see the appeal. It is peaceful. And I think, especially when the pull of social media and like the service is so spotty there, which actually was like a benefit to stay off of your phone.
yeah.
And I did manage to like not look at what was going on in the world too much.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I struggle with because I struggle with the idea of turning a blind eye. I don't ever want to feel that way.
Yeah.
Although I know, you know, everyone talks about how you have to take breaks and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it still feels crazy because it's like people that are in pain, in, you know, just living in a fucking genocide at all.
Like, they don't get
a fucking break. So
they don't get to turn a blind eye to the potential drones above them.
I don't know. I struggle with that a lot. There's some level of
Hypocrisy.
no, not hypocrisy, but like that's my, like I have to feel some sort of pain in order to, like I have to witness it on some level in order to not forget, and also like that's the least I can do is like bear witness and be upset about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I struggle with that. And I think that was really feeling intense for me these past couple of months with work, with juggling Franny in different camps, getting out early, like all the different things that are required for our life in New York City, things that are going on in New York City. Like, it was just feeling like a lot. So I did allow myself to kind of unplug while we were in Connecticut and Maine, and it was very nice. I didn't feel too guilty because the nervous system needs what the nervous system needs, but now I'm like, okay, time to fucking Clockwork Orange these eyelids open and let's get to work.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's really the move either, but anyway.
I mean, you said it perfectly earlier, like we're sad about leaving our kid, but we're not like, because part of it is like, we're not like, okay, let's go have some child-free fun now.
No.
Like, we're going home early ahead of our kid for capitalism.
Correct.
And that's such a bummer. And it's so...
Mind you, we're both going back to jobs for the most part that we want to be doing. So it's not like, oh, I gotta go back to my like boring 9-to-5 grind. So I am grateful for that. But yeah, if I could just like be on vacation for a while without thinking about, I mean, we both worked on and off the whole time. I like managed to get a new certification done in the time that we were away, so that I could deal with some late stage capitalism bullshit of making sure that I am certified so that people that have these benefits can use them for my postpartum doula services. So I had to like fast track a bunch of shit to make sure that now I'm like in the system, which felt good.
Yeah.
Felt good to be able to like get all of that done, and this is something I've been working towards for like a very long time in my mind.
Yeah.
So
You were taking care of you.
yes. I thought about becoming a certified postpartum doula for about 2 years or so before I finally like took the steps I needed to make it happen. So I'm feeling proud.
You should.
I'm feeling proud.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You did a lot of work in all those workshops, and you powered through,
And there's only more to be done.
yeah.
And
you're gonna learn on the job.
Yes.
Now that you will probably have access to more clients.
It's true. And now I'm overwhelmed with how many introductions I'm getting. I'm like, oh right, this is what it looks like when you're a full-time doula.
Yeah.
Just like interviews, admin, but it's good. It feels like, oh yeah, this is the transition I've been trying to make for years now. So I think I'm having a little bit of shock that it's basically has happened.
Yeah, it's all coming up raw.
I made it happen.
We did it.
Yeah. I was not a passive participant in this. And that it feels like something that is being of service to people, and I can be proud of it and not like worry the negative impacts that it might be having on various people or environments or whatever. Like, that is really feels worth it to me.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm better than all of you. You're welcome.
You are. I mean, it is a cool, like, it's such a cool thing that you get to do, and like, it feels like direct action, you know, like helping people in their homes with their new babies. Like,
yeah, I really like it. I hope I keep liking it. I hope I don't get like jaded and.
I think you'll definitely have clients that will make you hate it.
I know.
But I think not the same, probably not as often as like other
but I think
similar jobs. Like
no.
you're not I bet a nanny has to deal with a lot of bullshit. But
oh, sure.
Postpartum doula is such a specific job they're hiring you for.
Well, and because I'm 42 doing this, like, I've already read some potential clients' profiles and been like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to say yes to that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I know the warning signs that I know will not work for me. Like, I can tell pretty quickly who's going to be like type A, micromanaging. Like, I don't have that desire to say yes to all of it, because I'm just like, because now enough people are coming in that I'm like, if I say no to this, something else will come that like maybe I'm a better so it's like I can screen it in a way. I think that will, because of my years of life, will be to my benefit.
You got a honed in bullshit detector,
as we know. I mean, I've always had it, but now I can really put it to use.
I wonder if you can filter for jobs and families that are closer to our home.
Definitely.
Like, if there just being more options now.
Well, I said, well, of course, because, you know, people with money live in Williamsburg. So, but like, there has been, there was a family that was asking me to have like shorter shifts. Like, usually I work like 4 hours for people. And she was like, well, would you consider 3 hours? But I'm going to like book you for like months. And I'm like, do I want to like work for somebody for 3 months? Because then and she was asking me a lot of questions too about like, would you help me take care of my 3-year-old? Like, would you be willing to do this? And that, like, a lot of like, can you just do everything? And I did say to her, like, here and there, I'm open to it. But if that becomes my daily routine, then it'll have to be something we talk about, because that's like not what I'm here for. I'm not here to take care of your 3-year-old. I'm here to like make sure you're getting the help you need, like for your own physical and emotional healing, and then helping you with infant care, lactation and feeding, like spiritual connection, like whatever, you know, like that's not, I love a 3-year-old, but like I'm not working with small children for a reason. So
bravo to you for saying that, because every time I've been new to something, whether it was back in my production days or in my comedy days or coaching, I always just said yes to whatever.
Sure, of course.
To show like, I'm a good trooper. I'll be a good soldier. Whatever you need, I'll make it all easy on you. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm in the thick of it and I'm like resenting all of it. Because I'm like, why? I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I said I would. So now here I am working for this lower rate or doing these other responsibilities that shouldn't actually be for me. Like, the people pleasers nightmare is like, and pattern is like so, it's so predictable now, and I know when I'm about to do it. And luckily I don't do it as much, and actually quite a lot less, but I make mistakes still.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I think it's because I'm the age that I am with my own family, and I have like a network of predominantly women that are like, don't do that. Like, don't put up with that. No, charge more. No, that shouldn't, don't put that in your contract. Like, you know, like, I feel very protected and taken care of by people that have done this for years. And also, everybody has their own thresholds of like what works for them and what doesn't. Like, I definitely have an angle of like telling people I like to offer guided breathwork, meditation, and restorative yoga. And like, I've been offering that to like most of my clients and explaining to them that, like, you know, you don't have to be into yoga for me to do this with you. It's really more about like, if you have like buzzy, anxious energy, which I can pretty safely say most new parents do, specifically new parents, you're just thinking about, you're sleep deprived, you're on a 24-hour cycle, and you're thinking about, okay, when's the next time I have to feed this baby? Is there something in the washing machine? Do I have food for me? Do I need to pump? Have I slept? When was the last time I showered? Like, your brain is literally like on overdrive.
Yeah.
So, and I think specifically in contrast to this like highly embodied physical experience you just had, even if it's like a C-section, whatever, like, you just had this crazy thing occur to your body that is like so about your body, and then the baby comes out and it's just like brain. Like, you're still using your body, obviously, but like, you're living in your mind a lot.
Yeah.
And so I've been kind of pitching it to people like that it's just about like giving yourself 10 minutes while I'm there to have somebody tell you, let's put a pin in all of that and breathe.
Yeah, that psychologist that I do videos for, he starts every single one of his sessions with meditation.
Yeah.
A
lot of birth workers do too.
And it's really smart to put everybody in the same room together at the same time.
Yeah.
He's a couples therapist mostly. So, like, to see couples, like, actually feel themselves in their bodies, and then, like, at the end of the guided meditation, like, be able to look at each other in the eye and pick up wherever they left off last time, instead of like just being like, all right, what's going on today, and then they launch into whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And or you just kind of start from like,
well, it's
a place of grounded in reality.
It's slowing your nervous system down, right?
Yeah,
it's like really just being like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, and I think, I mean, in my experience, I would have a really hard time doing that if Fran was like away from me.
Yeah.
As a new baby. Like, my mom was always like, go get your nails done, go get acupuncture, Like, those things were valuable for me to do in the early days, but I still felt like there was a part of me that was like literally like being pulled away from me. And I was like, like, I couldn't feel present or grounded entirely. So having somebody like me, like, literally holding your baby while, and I'll say that to them often too, like, as I'm like guiding breath work or whatever, I'm just like, your baby is safe, they're right here, you have nothing to worry about. Like, so I don't know, I'm kind of just winging it, quite honestly, but I think it's effective.
I reset my body today.
Tell me. Number 4?
Just shredding on my blades, bro.
Oh, shit.
We've been on a 3-week vacation. which we're working, okay? We can't afford to go on vacation for 3
No,
weeks.
and
all right?
we're also doing it with free childcare and free places to stay.
Yeah. I went rollerblading twice in these last 3 weeks, and I went today, and it is just fucking fun to rollerblade,
Yeah,
all right?
dude.
People make fun of it. I put up a post on my stories about rollerblading, and this girl wrote back, who's a listener, shout out to Delia, what's up? She wrote back, fruit boots, LOL, something like that, which she was being cute. She's a buddy. It's all good. But I am aware that people think rollerblading is so lame.
But also, like, fruit boots. We're not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
That's I mean, might as well just use the F slur, I guess.
I think you're allowed to say fruity if you're
If you're a part of the
allowed
community.
well, or if you're a boomer. Boomers
No!
Boomers love saying, oh, he's a little fruity, but that's okay by me.
Well, it's not in my face or whatever.
He's not trying to
They're gonna fuck me.
eat my fruit.
It's like, trust me, they're not.
But anyway, I feel like I've given this speech before. Rollerblading kicks ass. I have fun doing it. Makes my body feel good.
You gotta find out about those rollerblading bros in Brooklyn.
I know.
You gotta join their gang.
I should look that up.
You gotta join their goddamn gang.
Because it's just fun. I have fun doing it in this loop at the library. By the way, shout out to public libraries in general.
Yeah, stop fucking defunding them, for God's sake.
Best, man. I went to... I guess I went to 2 public libraries on vacation, but I went multiple times.
Like, is there anything
I should
more
also
pure in this, like, fucking hellhole of a world than a goddamn public library?
You go, you get access to a clean bathroom, you get access to a clean workspace with an outlet.
Also, everyone working there, fucking masters of library science.
And they're and they're frail, but they've got big attitudes.
Big attitudes, and you know what? They deserve it because nobody appreciates that they've gone to school for God knows how many years studying something that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah, it's totally a dying medium.
Yeah, and it's like incredible.
But yeah, the library today where we're rollerblading had this beautiful nature path all down around it, and I'm fucking shredding these hills. There's ups, there's downs, there's turns, and I'm feeling like I'm skiing going down these hills.
Yeah.
I gotta stay on the curves.
Sick!
It was just nice, and it reset my body. It tired me out. It was fucking 90 degrees in the sun. I'm like,
but there was a nice breeze, though.
There was a nice
breeze by that pond.
And then after I was done rollerblading, we went for a family walk, and we got to see little turtles in that pond.
Yeah. Fran loves to see the wildlife.
I think she's
There's a turtle!
She's gonna be a marine biologist or
God.
Rodney Dangerfield.
From you. You know, there is a summer camp at Mystic Aquarium that next summer we should maybe look into. Because
That might be too young though, right?
No, I don't think so. Most summer camps, they start at 5.
If it has anything to do with their admission price, I assume that camp is $10,000.
It's not, actually, because I did look into it, but it's like fucking 3 hours or some shit.
Yeah,
Which is like, why are you wasting everyone's time?
I need summer camp to be 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. All right?
God damn it.
How am I supposed to get anything done in the summertime?
Jesus. We've had a pretty good summer, though, haven't we?
Oh, it's been great. This trip, honestly, I loved this trip. I fell in love with Maine even more. I fell in love with your hometown even more.
I know. Who knew where I grew up was so great?
And yesterday I'm doing office hours at the library. Then I'm going to an AA meeting in town. The meeting was great. And then I'm going back to the library, back to the coffee shop. It's got a cool downtown area.
It does. It's like slow and steady wins the race in downtown
And the
London.
beach access. I mean, we went to the beach like 5 times in Connecticut, and then like ponds and whatever up in Maine.
Our dear friends Bay and Jen would be really proud of us because we did not bypass a single body of water. And as they say, you'll never regret jumping in to a fresh body of water. And we didn't.
We did it several times.
And ponds and lakes were not my thing growing up, but I have really come to embrace, I'm a nature witch. So I'm like, yeah, there's fucking fish in here. There's fucking frogs in here. Heather and I...
Did you hear what that guy said about Peter's Pond?
No, what?
I was like, are there fish and stuff in here? And the guy was like, there's eels. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, way down deep at the bottom.
I heard that on the first day, and I was like, la la la.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of an eel.
No, I don't. They better be way down deep. I'm not trying to skim no surface.
The other one that got to me was with Dan and his child in their pond.
There's too much going on in there.
I'm walking on the mucky bottom. And then once you can swim, you just avoid touching the bottom because it's so mucky. But it's like smooth muck. It's not like leafy,
which almost is like I don't know if it's worse, but there is something uncomfortable about that.
Well,
also,
I don't mind it that much. But then I was like, yeah, I guess that's not a big deal. There's nothing like living in there, right? And Dan goes, well, there's leeches. And I was like, oh yeah, gross. And because I do have a phobia, I think that's like one of the few things I have a phobia about.
Well, I'll tell you why. Lean on me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why right now.
Well, I experienced that in real life.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, my cousin Shane, we used to swim in the river.
Yeah, I forgot you lived in the woods.
Uh-oh, something happened with Walmart over here.
Uh-oh. Walmart?
Walmart.
Oh, that's how my aunt says Walmart, by the way. Everyone.
If you can't hear her, she's saying, one more. Hey, sorry to interrupt this episode, but we do have to cut it off so that the patrons can have some bonus content. So if you want to see the rest of this fucking exhilarating conversation, sign up for the Patreon at the $2.99 level, or $1.99. I can't.
It's $1.99.
The $1.99 level, you get the full
$1.99
on there. All right. And yeah, we'll put a bunch of cool stuff on Patreon, so check it out. Bye.